I'm here with s1n after an unfortunate opening loss to FaZe Clan at IEM Dallas. So from your perspective, what went wrong in that game?
We knew it can be Ancient for sure. It was our go-to map, so we expected Ancient. We had also a good game plan. I feel like we got disturbed by their gameplay, like their game plan also, so we couldn't really fulfill ours. And especially like a sloppy start on the city side led to us like being down 6-0, 5-0, and then like it's hard to get out of it, especially on city side. So I wish we would have a few more T rounds because I think we still had like a good plan to go on, but like they did a good job in punishing us. They hit a good start on their T side, so yeah, it was tough to us to get like in the flow of the game.
Can you talk about something they did that disturbed your own game plan, like you said?
We knew Khurgin has like these rounds where he creates them before tournaments, like kind of like set rounds, just trick rounds, especially disturbing us with the defaults in the first rounds. So then he like basically we tried to adapt to the default also, but we always need to be ready for the set rounds. And yeah, we got clapped 1-1 by the set round, so then we got reset again. So it was really hard. But yeah, especially like these rounds, I think what FaZe are actually known for.
All right. So despite the loss, does it feel good to be on in NA on LAN with your teammates?
Oh, 100%. Like, especially here in Dallas. I spoke to my teammates. It's not completely like the Cologne for me, but like I know there are like so many supporters watching our games. I feel the energy by them, and I know they want us to see in the arena. But yeah, I hope we reach it. And like especially for the teammates, the American teammates, like I know it's a special tournament. It's not like any other. And yeah, it just feels nice to be on LAN again. Now in America. We're good. We're good. Just
So in basically the past few months, even before you joined the team, M80 has been super dominant in North America, but you've always seemed to be one step behind Liquid or Complexity. What will it take for you to take that final step and become competitive internationally, not just winning every domestic tournament?
Oh, I think like we beat Liquid also. It's not like or also in pregs like Complexity. We preg against them a lot, especially in NA. I think they got for sure the experience in the tier one tournaments, especially on LAN. So this is something we need to figure out. For example, when you like combine it with the loss today, I feel for example our voice comms can like when we play online, we're more calm than on LAN tournaments, and this is just a fact of experience, in my opinion. So if we work on especially our comms, because I think we have good game plans and like we have skilled players, so it's not like we are like super far behind. It's just the experience, getting a bit more reps under our belt, and yeah, now especially with the two new maps like Dust 2 and the Vertigo change, I think it's a huge change. So yeah, getting the reps in, getting calm voice comms and experience on LAN.
When Elias first joined Complexity, they talked a lot about the experience he brought, and on the point of comms, also how he shortened a lot of call phrases they used in maps, trying to make that communication quick and effective. Is that something you guys have been working towards?
Oh yeah, especially like from my time in Big, we have like a lot of keywords we use to like keywords to calm down the situations, like summarize situations we experienced before in practice games or also in officials, and then we can just say a keyword and like recognize the situation again, know what we discussed, what we want to do against it. Like especially this is I think what I bring from Big, and like just the calmness to not play the round super fast. Even though today was like a kind of fast game, I would like to slow it down even more. Like give us the best odds, the highest percentage to win a game.
Would you say you bring a lot to this team from from what you learned in Big, or is it a lot of new stuff you're trying to do with the new team?
I think for sure I learned a lot in Big. Like when I joined Big first, like this was my first professional team, also in the Big Academy, and I got to talk a lot with Tapson, Gopi, Crimbo, like experienced players who like I learned a lot from, and especially in the time in academy, I also thought what they meant and like figured out my own way. It's not like we were like next to each other. I was like copying kind of the homework from him. It was not like just I tried to figure out what he means and like find my own way to do it. And especially now in M80, I got like the freedom to do what I like to do, think what it takes to be a good IGL, understand the game, and help my teammates grow and help our team grow.
A bit earlier, you talked about how Dust 2 is now in the map pool and Vertigo has underwent changes. What are your general thoughts about these?
I like this too. I'm not sure Overpass was the right map to remove. I guess considering like it didn't get played in the major playoffs, I guess that's why they removed it. But like yeah, I like this too. It's been like a legendary map for sure. Especially for my like when we were in Big, I always knew Big was the best team, and I learned a lot on how to play it. And since I've like left Big and stuff, like the map was not in the pool, so now I think of how to play it again. Try to like memorize what happened back then, like what made us so good, and like involve in my own way with the CS2 meter. Same on Vertigo. I think it was a huge change with the new elevator like gap. And yeah, just trying to practice a lot, figure it out. But so far, I really like it. The practice went good.
Great. You're coming off of ESL Pro League. What are some takeaways you have from that event?
They're coming off of Pro League. I think we showed good hype. We showed we can compete on our good days against the top teams like G2. Just like we're trying to bring the same energy, same performance, obviously, against the better teams. We know IEM Dallas is a stacked tournament. We try our best, like to go with with the chin being up, like trying to have a great mindset coming into the games. And I think we're doing a good job so far. Just like it will get us to review again, see what we did wrong, especially after the loss now, and yeah, just keep working, keep getting better, and like being ready for the next opponent.
And speaking of this being a stacked tournament and very good teams being here, your next game in the lower bracket is going to be against the loser of Heroic against Virtus Pro. Is there a team of those you'd rather play against, or is there anything you want to talk about with those two teams?
I don't really have a favorite. I think just I guess the loser team deserves to be in the lower bracket with us, and we need to beat them next. I think VP is the super team. I think Electronic is a huge add-on for the team, and they're still trying to figure out their ways. I also really like Jame, so I think they're a huge team for sure. And yeah, looking forward to meet them if they lose. Same with Heroic. Like I think I played against Kickstand for a long time. We also played them a lot in big. Like every pro league we played them. So looking forward to match up against them and like win against these both teams.
All right, well, thank you and good luck in your next match.